Hi guys, this is Mattias, and the 4th of April we had the first update after the release of the Battle Royale game mode FIRESTORM. For the ones of us who are playing this game mode or playing this new Battle Royale, the one thing that is the most important for us is the loot system. And yes, it was massively improved. Basically, it went from being absolutely horrendous to now really bad. Now, being that the changes to looting is really important, I'm going to show you quite a bit of that in this video. Normally in these edited videos I cut those moments out, but I'll show you as much as I can of it here just because of the update. Here we have one of those very typical situations in FIRESTORM. I have just had an engagement with an enemy. He was able to deal enough damage to me, so I have to replace some of my armor plates, which now I need to loot more of. And for me, normally armor plates is the first thing that I look for when looting another dead player. Alright, so obviously this guy didn't have any. People do still run out in the end game, and armor plates is definitely one of the resources that I think that we should be able to carry more of. Aside from the ones that you have in your body armor, you can carry 3 in your inventory. Why we still have that limit after the update is beyond me, but maybe that will change in the future. V for victory! Now, with this improved loot system, we now are facing a bit of other complications, and for me it is normally when a player dies next to a wall. What happens is that loot, for whatever reason, travels through the wall and ends up on the wrong side of it. Now, in most situations that's not a problem, you can just go inside of a house and pick it up, but several times during this first day of the update, I was actually unable to pick up loot several times, something that did happen before the update also. It just seems to be happening more often now. Now, in many other games, when you loot a person like this, you actually activate the person and you see the inventory in the dead body, and it's organized in a way that is much more manageable. Loot being spread out like this is something that I can't remember that I've seen, maybe I have, but it really doesn't seem like a good system. Here, and I don't know why that happened, I did pick up the armor plates, but for whatever reason they disappeared out of my inventory. I'll show you again in slow motion. There was body armor plates there, but why did I not pick it up? Honestly, I don't know what this is about, why the armor plate is in such low opacity, and then when I try to use one or put one in my open slot, it just disappears. So yeah, I know, it's easy to be overly critical and it's easy to focus on the negative things. Fact is that I've been enjoying FIRESTORM since it came out, and I was enjoying it even more the first day after this update, and I think that needs to be said. Unlike a lot of other Battle Royale games that I've played, having tanks, artillery strikes and even the V1 rocket in the game actually adds a bit more intensity and excitement. Oh, this is scary. No! No! Shit! So what do you guys think about the new loot system? Are the changes enough, or do you feel like me that there is more that needs to be done? Maybe even go so far as to remake it altogether. Now, whatever you think about it, it definitely is easier to loot now than it was before the patch. This while, at the same time, many of the things that was frustrating before is still in the game unchanged. You still pick up a weapon right away without that little delay that you normally have, while at the same time putting on a body armor will have that delay that you normally associate with switching weapon. Also, while stuff is in your inventory, it is still quite tedious to manage it. I'm starting to get used to it though, but every once in a while I get frustrated over the same thing that frustrated me from the very get-go. Does it happen to you often when you switch from one slot to another among, let's say, the armor plates or one of the other gadgets, that you, for whatever reason, fire your gun? And to me that's really irritating, especially in the late game when you want to try to be as sneaky as possible to avoid being attacked by like 3 or 4 guys at the same time. So now here I end up in a situation that happens to me every so often. I have a level 2 body armor on me, or a medium body armor, and a few plates to go with. However, the guy that I just killed had a level 3 body armor, but if I pick it up, it's going to be depleted, and I'm going to need not only 3 plates in order to fill it up, but then I'm going to need even more plates if I take damage and I survive another fight. Now, this switch is actually quite risky. Now, while watching the video like this, it might seem like it happens quite fast, but when you do it, it seems like it takes an eternity. That might kill me, the fact that I did that. So I'll take the STG over the Sturmgewehr because, yeah, so what I'm talking about here is the importance of having the right weapons combination, something that I put a lot of focus on, and it is normally the answer I give when people ask me what is my favorite weapon. I honestly don't have a specific favorite weapon, it's always about the right combination. One weapon for medium to long range and one weapon for close range. This is a good combo. Bren gun. Wow. Fully upgraded M1928A1 or Thompson. The 50 bullet drum magazine is really handy. And then a fully upgraded STG-44. Sneaky. So yeah, as of now, by the time that I'm editing this video, I have 25 wins and a little over 900 kills. Hopefully by the time that you're watching it, I have more of both. I stream live on this very YouTube channel basically every day, and I would be glad to see you join in every once in a while, if not for any other reason, just to say hi. And during this very first day after the update, I got 3 more wins, and I'll show them all in this video. Hope you will enjoy it. My name is Mattias, and I want to thank you all for watching. Plates, there. I need more plates. There we go. Another victory. Worst. Yeah. Whoa. Holy shit!